Hey guys, this is the Mall Fox here, and today we will walk around what's left of the Crossville Outlet Center, located in Crossville, Tennessee, in addition to showing what was lost. This mall was once known as Vanity Fair Factory Outlet Mall, of which there were many operating across the US. These malls were part of the outlet mall boom that occurred during the 1980s. Outlet malls usually consisted of manufacturer-operated stores directly selling their merchandise to consumers, which allowed for a lower price. Sometimes this would include bulk or slightly damaged goods as well. So the mall would open in 1988, anchored by Vanity Fair, and originally featured 10 stores. The mall would be expanded in 1994, adding about 12 stores, and again in 1996, adding 6 more stores. In total, the mall would end up being 152,000 square feet. Outlet malls of similar size and construction that were built in the 1980s were falling out of favor and disappearing by the time of the 2010s. However, the mall was still holding its own decently well in 2012, although the manager of Vanity Fair, Jay Andrews, does mention that the mall used to only be national chains, and that now it has independents and local business as well. As you can see, they have gutted the interior on most of the mall at this point. However, I have pictures of what used to be down there. I also have included a helpful mini-map that shows where and what the picture was looking at. Stores occupying the mall in 2012 included Maurice's, Rack Room Shoes, Bonworth, Vanity Fair, Legs, Hanes, Bali Playtex, Dress Barn, Van Heusen, Deb's Bridal, and Subway, among numerous others. One other occupancy during this time was a miniature railroad display that operated at the mall for 20 years. From what I gather, it was very loved by the community and those that visited Crossville. I'll put the full tenant list for 2012 and 2022 at the end of the video. Now, admittedly, I don't know much history going into the late 2010s, but I imagine by the time of the pandemic, with the pandemic happening, this mall got hurt really bad. This is supported by the fact that the Vanity Fair Outlet store closed on December 24th, 2020. There would be some local development happening around the mall. In June of 2022, national gas station destination and sensation, Buc-ee's, would open right across the street from the Crossville Outlet Center. However, it seemed to do little for the dying property. By August, the only national chains left were Rack Room Shoes, Legs, Hanes, Bali Playtex, and Bonworth. Some potential hope was on the horizon, however. The mall was purchased by Orion Investments of Tennessee, LLC, in April of that year. They had plans to revitalize the mall by repainting the interior and exterior and giving the outside of the mall new signage. There would also be a name change to Landers Crossroads. However, as far as I know, no such signage indicating this change was ever added to the outside of the mall. Revitalization plans would evidently fall through, as in February of 2023, several businesses including the Railroad nonprofit exhibit were notified that they had to vacate the mall by April 1st. Other businesses that got kicked out during this time included Cheesecakes and More, Premier Athletics Crossville, and Uniform Destination. All 4 of these businesses were located in the VF Factory Outlet section of the mall. I think the new plan is to eventually turn the entire complex into a warehouse, which is funny because driving around the outside as you're seeing right now, it kind of looks like a warehouse already. Here's another funny detail. I was traveling to the 3-Star Mall in McMinnville, which will be a video on my channel at some point, and I stopped at the Buc-ee's, and I looked across the street, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is that a mall? And that's how I found this place the first time. But one final thing, I want to plug something. If you guys have an interest in dying or dead malls, or just malls in general, and are 18 years or older, consider joining the Dead Malls of Discord server. The link will be in the description. Pass a pretty simple verification and you'll be in the action. We have some really amazing members that dig up a ton of information about old malls, as well as some content creators that do amazing work documenting malls. But that's going to conclude my video on the Crossville Outlet Center. If you guys liked the video, press the like button. If you didn't like it, press the dislike button. Leave a comment if you have any memories of this place, or if you just want to leave me a nice comment to read. And otherwise, stay tuned for the next mall video.